Welcome to Electronic Math. This is lesson 87, using scale to solve word problems. When we talk about being drawn to scale, all right, we are talking about smaller units that you have on a piece of paper corresponding to larger units that you would find in actual existence. This idea of correspondence goes with geometry. We talked about similar triangles, corresponding sides, things that go with each other in proportion. The idea is there is a proportional relationship between the scale that you're given and the actual measures that are out there. We have the chance to adjust the scale or use a given scale to create drawings, diagrams, maps, whatever, that take huge amounts of space and condense them down into manageable sizes, like a map, for example. Now we can use the sign of the cross because it is a proportional relationship. We use our old friend, the sign of the cross pattern, to write the proportion that we can use to solve the problem. For example, the drawing used a scale of 1 inch to 2 feet. All right, so you're thinking the actual piece of paper has a scale where 1 inch on that piece of paper represents an actual length of about 2 feet in real life. And from that we get a question like, if the drawing is 8 inches, how long is that in actual feet? Well, we use the sign of the cross here, and on one side we have the scale, which is given to us. 1 inch and 2 feet. On the other hand, we know that corresponding to the inch is actually, it's not 1 inch, it's 8 inches. And we're to find how many feet that is actually, and that's n. So this gives us our proportion. 1 inch, 2 feet, goes with 8 inches to some number. And then we multiply on the diagonal and divide by what's left. And we see that the answer is 8 inches is 16 feet. On the other hand, we could do something like, if the garden is 12 feet wide, how wide should the drawing be to go the other direction? So once again, the sign of the cross comes in handy. We've got scale and we've got actual. The scale is the same, 1 inch, 2 feet, except now, actually, the garden is actually 12 feet wide. So I might put 12 feet down here to go with the 2 feet. And we're trying to find out what the scale drawing should be on the piece of paper actually. 1 inch goes with 2 feet, just like something goes with 12 feet. Again, 12 times 1 divided by 2 gives us 6, and the units go straight across, inches here, so it's 6 inches on the map. Very simple, huh? Yeah. All right, so you'll be asked to go from scale drawing to actual, or from actual to scale, and as you see, the sign of the cross is the way to go. Right? And that's the whole lesson right there. I can't make it any more difficult. So, your task number 1 in math this week is to do lesson 87. Answer the questions A through D and 1 to 2. Thank you very much.